Hey guys, it's Ben here from NGB, and today I'm just going to go through the differences between The Last Guardian on the PS4 and the PS4 Pro. There aren't many, to be honest. This is genuinely like you're watching now. The PS4 Pro is on the left, the PS4 is on the right. There is hardly any difference. The only thing that I can see from here is kind of things in the background, you know, like butterflies, feathers and stuff just kind of floating at different times, or maybe they're not there at all on the PS4 standard. It's hard to tell. It's a really strange one. There are some games that we've played so far where there are drastic differences, and then there's some where the differences are really subtle. But I don't even know if this has actually got the Pro flag running so far. So this is the version that's running on the PS4 Pro. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff going on in the background. There's a lot of stuff happening, kind of in general, and you've got the boy there in the Studio Ghibli kind of animation style, but you've also got the background, and it's full of really heavily detailed stonework and the chain on the floor, and you've got Trico as well, who is about to come into shot with he looks fantastic, and this is on the PS4 Pro, but the thing is, he also looks fantastic on the PS4 standard as well. The only thing that I would say, and the only thing that I'd noticed with the with the PS4 standard and the PS4 Pro, is that the PS4 Pro has a slightly better frame rate throughout. The Pro seems to hold up at a solid 30 frames a little bit more, so moving into the standard PS4. I thought initially when I looked back on this footage that there was some aliasing in the grass, that you kind of had that pixel crawl on the base PS4, but it does look like that's kind of there on both. So I don't know if there's any. I don't think there's any super sampling or anything like that going on with the base PS4. Obviously with the PS4 Pro. Sorry. But yeah, I mean the game looks really nice on both consoles. It looks fantastic on the PS4, and it's beautiful on the PS4 Pro. And as I say, I don't really think there's a huge amount of difference. I would be very surprised if there are comparisons that come out that state otherwise. I'd be very interested to see the actual performance details and the differences between them. As I say, personally, I think it's just mainly frame rates that are slightly more consistent on the PS4 Pro. I took this footage here, which is kind of watching the lightning effects and the explosions and stuff happening on the PS4 and the PS4 Pro. Again, there's not a huge amount of difference, if any at all. I personally don't feel that there is a huge amount of difference. So if you're wondering whether a PS4 Pro will improve the performance in The Last Guardian, I think, as I say, frame rates it may well do, but everything else it's essentially looking exactly the same. And again, moving on here, we've got another explosion of these pots. So it's going to be interesting to see what comes out relating to this game, and the PS4 Pro. I personally, as I say, don't feel there's a huge amount of difference, if any. It's very tricky to get them out, to pick them out anyway. So. This again, just looking at the effect here, it looks pretty much exactly the same. There, but if you can see there, the frame rate wasn't quite as steady when the rubble all fell. And again, it's just when the game gets in those busy sequences where the frame rate just seems to stutter a little bit. But it definitely seems to hold up a slightly more steady 30 frames a second on the PS4 Pro. So that is our video comparison of the PS4 and the PS4 Pro for The Last Guardian. So please do, if you have enjoyed this video, please do like, share, comment and subscribe, and make sure you check all of our other stuff out. We've got a video review for The Last Guardian coming up as well, and that should be live at the same time as this. And thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye!